afternoon, Liverpool fans. So that was the last game of the season, and we had a great result, 3-1. The start to the game wasn't that impressive, especially when Van Dijk. Was it the first minute? Van Dijk fouled one of the Newcastle players, and unfortunately, Mr. Wijnaldum, I think he still plays for Newcastle or something, passes the ball back to John Joe Shelby, and then John Joe Shelby, as you know, he's bright. So he just launched the ball to Dwight Gale, who was onside, by the way, and then he went through on goal and scored past Alisson. That made it 1-0 in the first minute. To be honest, the game, I like the game. It was pretty impressive the way we played, and especially Naby Keita and Minamino. Minamino wasn't too bad. He was taking more shots than usual. He was actually like getting involved in the game, and it clearly shows that he's getting used to the system, and obviously understanding his teammates, the way they play and all that. But yeah, Dwight Gale scored the first goal, and by awful display from Van Dijk and Gini Wijnaldum. As the game went on, we controlled it, and Oxlade-Chamberlain went down the wing on the byline, crossed it in for Virgil van Dijk to head it in the top corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. It was like for the crossbar and in, and that made it 1-1 on the 34th minute. Listen, Newcastle didn't want to come out. They just wanted to sit back, do nothing, and hit us on the break if they had a chance, which they didn't really. The centre back controlled the games and controlled the game, and Gini Wijnaldum was impressive in that, especially in that holding role. As you guys are aware, he's still debating the contract, but I'll be sad to lose Gini Wijnaldum. Especially he's an all-rounder midfielder compared to the other ones we got, and him leaving would leave a big gap, in my opinion, because we could play him in any formation. He could play an attacking midfielder, he could play a defensive midfielder, he could play wide midfield. He's that type of player in the middle, and we could alterate our formation around him because he's that kind of player. And I like Gini Wijnaldum. I've always liked him. It'll be a big miss if he ever leaves us. So it was just the first half of dominance. Second half started. Liverpool started dominating again in the second half, knocking on the door, and then David Origi scored on the 59th minute, and a curl in the bottom corner. He cut inside from the left, and then he took on one of the defenders, and then he made enough space for him to just curl it around the corner. In the bottom corner, which made it 2-1. Us, especially with no Firmino, no Salah, no Mane on the pitch, that's pretty impressive what we've done, especially controlling the game. It's like we're slowly getting back to what we was before the winter break, and like dominating games. But it's kind of easy when you've got nothing to lose. That's how you play when you've got nothing to lose, and that's how we've been playing in the last couple of games. And yeah, listen, we're back. We're back. We just need to do little bits of like alteration, like get some signings that could make the difference for our team and push us that much further in the Champions League and in the league to retain it, especially. And obviously this season the Champions League is not ours, but next season hopefully we would contribute more, win the Champions League as the champions, and that will even free us more to be next to AC Milan, obviously with 7 Champions Leagues, and just try to catch up within like every other year. Real Madrid, of course, I think they're way ahead of us, aren't they? They're about 13 or something like that, or 12. I'm not too sure. They're way ahead of us on the Champions League standings, and plus, obviously, we had 5-year break in the 80s. We couldn't retain our Champions League and those times during the Heysel and the Hillsborough times. So this time we're slowly coming back, but we want to be dominating like we used to at the same time as well. Obviously, our players are aging, but they're reaching their peak now, and they've got another 3 to 4 years left, and hopefully we've got cover those positions when they leave and make us more, more challengeable to other teams in the Champions League. We don't want to be like 3 years like in and out and all that stuff, and then just disappear like we did in the past. But just keep it up. Even if Klopp stays or Klopp goes, we still got to keep the standards and make sure Liverpool is a European powerhouse like they used to be in the past. So the second half went on after the Origi goal. Salah, Mane, and Firmino came off the bench. The game absolutely changed. It was like more dominance, more fluency, and more opening up the defense, the Newcastle defense. It was much easier. Let's just be honest with that. It was much easier for us to control the game, and on the 89th minute, Mr. Sadio Mane decided to take on one of the guys on the right back, curl it in the bottom corner, and that made it 3-1. Mane, to me, has been the best player this season. I don't even think he was even considered to be in the top three, but my opinion, he performed. He outclassed many players this season, and he should have got like Player of the Year, Football Writers of the Year. Listen, I'm not complaining about Henderson getting it, but Mane was outstanding this season. Let's just be honest here, people. Mane deserves it more than most. So the game finished 3-1, and the season is over. All I'll have to say now is thank you to Adam Lallana. Don't forget, people, he was an instigator when Klopp came with like tracking and all that stuff. So much so he ran himself to the ground, and he picked up a lot of injuries since then. But listen, he's won the Champions League, he won the Premier League, he won the World Club Championship, he won the UEFA Super Cup. You can't really underestimate what that guy has done for us, and I would like to thank him and say good luck for the future, Adam Lallana. And the same goes for Dejan Lovren. Not many people like the guy, but he was one of the instigators as well, and he's won as much as everyone else. He's a World Cup finalist, even that Croatia didn't win it. He's a Champions League winner. He's a Champions League finalist. He's a Premier League winner. He's a UEFA Super Cup winner. He's a World Club champion. You can't really underestimate what these guys have done for us, and they are part of the legendary movement of Liverpool and the club. And listen, thank you very much, and hopefully you find your place in another club and become even better in your surroundings, because you guys surely deserve it. There's no underestimating that. Thank you very much, you too. Well, the season is over, people. Please write whatever you can on the comments below, and tell us what's your favorite moments of the season, and reminisce. Let's just reminisce and see what we could all come up with. My one is the Man City 3-1 win. Listen, when you beat the champions, especially with that manner, that's the best way to win this league, and we did it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much, people. Yeah, please, before I go, just look to the player ratings, see what I've done. If you disagree, please put your own ones in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.